Joining us live is the Sky News US analyst, I should say, Michael Ware. Michael, good to see you. Let's start off first of all with your thoughts on the results of New Hampshire yesterday.
Well, in a sense, it wasn't a surprise. Everyone expected Donald Trump to win, but the fact that Nikki Haley got within 11 percentage points, that's kind of interesting. And what's more interesting is when you start to break down the exit polls. Yes, 3 out of 4 hardcore Republicans went for Donald Trump, but by a huge majority. Ambassador Nikki Haley won independents and moderates. Now, they're the people that you're going to need in a general election. That's what lost President Trump the last election. So the only question that remains is how much longer can Ambassador Haley go? We've got the Nevada primary coming up. Because of a change in rules, she's not even on the ballot. So we're looking at her home state of South Carolina, which she's probably going to lose on February 24. And then March 5 is Super Tuesday. I think by the first week of March, we will all know that this is going to be the rematch no one in America wants, according to the polls. Biden versus Trump. The polls tell us that the American public want anything else other than a rerun.
I think we already know, though. I mean, let's be honest, Michael. We know that it's going to be that rematch. And like you said there, it's just a matter of time before Nikki Haley taps out. So is that when you think it'll be by Super Tuesday that she does tap out?
Yeah, I reckon at the latest. She could tap out a bit earlier, but I think she'll stick it through Super Tuesday. Look, if nothing else, she's flying the flag for the true small C conservatives in the Republican Party. I mean, Donald Trump owns the party. He's turned it into the MAGA party. But there's still about 26% of Republicans who will never vote for Trump. So the former president needs to make up for that loss in his party base with independents and moderates. And he's just not getting it. Like we saw it in New Hampshire, if the exit polls are correct, women, the educated, and independents did not flow his way. But as a mate of mine in South Carolina politics said to me, we don't have any of those 3 groups here in South Carolina, so Nikki Haley is doomed.
Yeah. Hey, we just saw Tim Scott yucking it up there with Donald Trump. I love you, man, all that kind of stuff. Now that they're not going at each other, obviously he's trying to play his way into a VP spot, perhaps. Is that your read? And who's going to be the likely running mate for Donald Trump?
Yeah, mate, that is a fantastic question. Now, Tim Scott may be trying to position for VP, or it may just be a cabinet post or an ambassadorial position. There's other names that are being floated for VP. One of them is Vivek Ramaswamy, who is like a Trump clone, but really smart and really articulate. So, you know, obviously a running mate decision will be very, very important.
Would Nikki Haley do it?
You know what? That's another great question because Nikki Haley has always had a core sense of principles, yet at the same time, she's flipped and flopped as the political winds flow. So Trump says he won't have her, but were she offered it, it wouldn't surprise me if she took it.
We shall see, Michael. Good to see you as always. We'll chat to you soon.